Ryan Gray here, Plastering for Beginners. Let me adjust that there. Hey. So, today's video we're going to talk about tools, and specifically the best tools that I have been using and will continue using for 2021. So this is the best of the best. Basically, whatever is in my bucket is whatever I use on a daily, which is a sign that it's bloody good. I've used so many tools. I've tried a lot of the trowels, tried a lot of the flexis, I've tried a lot of the standard trowels, I've tried all the spatulas, I've tried all the blades. So whatever is in here is a good sign that it's doing well. So we're just going to get straight into it. And in this video, we've also got some good news. Yesterday we hit 30,000 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. That is amazing. I wouldn't have dreamed of it, you know. That's pretty special. So I've got a bit of a giveaway today, because when I was clearing out the garage, I found good few goodies that I thought I wasn't using them. They're bloody good trowels, some good extras. So watch the end of the video and find out how you could be in a chance for winning a giveaway. So what I'm going to do is put my hand in the bucket. It's like a lucky dip game, isn't it? And just pull out the tools I'm using. Now if you're wondering why my trowels are in water, basically a really good way of cleaning your trowels when you're on a break is just leave them on water. I only put them in about a few days ago because I'm lazy. I've had all Christmas to do it. Leave them in water, and what it'll do, the water will just eat at the plaster. So all your residue, all your stains, it'll eat that and it'll chip it away, and you just get a brush and it's come out good as new. The longer you leave it, the better, but it's the easiest way to clean a trowel. So starting off, let's get in with this. Everyone knows this trowel. I recommend this to everyone, and this is still the trowel I recommend as the main trowel in plastering. It's a Marshalltown Perma Shape. This is a stainless steel version. Next video I'm doing something quite controversial, so check out the next video. It's all about tools again, but got a controversial video coming. But anyway, these trowels are the best. They're just renowned for being, they break in lovely. It's pre-worn. Make sure you get the gold handled Perma Shape, because they're the pre-worn versions, and they're just amazing trowels to work with. So anyone who's in the world of plastering, if you're new, you're not sure which trowels to get, or you just want a decent trowel that's worth using, definitely get one of these. It is the best one going. So that is the Marshalltown. That is my go-to plastering trowel. So that's that. And then we're talking about the flexes. So I've had a good fair few favourites. I was voting for the Ox for a while. I was really impressed with the Ragni Superflex, the new one that came out in 2020. That was good. But my all-time favourite was the Rafina Superflex 2. But if you're a fan and watch any of my videos, you'll notice that recently I've switched. Now this was a controversial one for me. This is the Nella Black Edition Flexi Trowel. I used to hate this trowel. And the reason I did is because it took so long to break in. It's a very good trowel now, but the one bad thing about it, it just took forever for the blade to sharpen, which meant it was tough to get a decent finish. And I just found it just took, the cons are outweighing the pros. But I can now say that this is probably the best flexi trowel I've ever used. Yes, it has beaten a Rafina Superflex 2, which that was my all-time favourite trowel. This has beaten it. I mean, that's blown me away. I think now this is my favourite flexi. It's really light. I love the handles. That bi-cork is brilliant. I mean, even when it's wet, you've still got a lot of grip. But it's the weight of it as well. It's real nice balanced trowel, and it's just very nice to use. It's not too flexible, so it's more of it's a medium flex. It's not hyper flexible like some of the original Rafina Superflex. This is more along the lines of the Superflex 2. So it's got a medium amount of flex, but I just love the finish it glides up. I don't know if it's to do with the steel or what, but it is a brilliant trowel, and the finish you can get with this is phenomenal. So now, and if you read any of my emails, I was slating this a bit ago, but now this is my go-to Superflex. So I am sorry, Rafina, you've lost out. This is the winner for me now. So if anyone's looking for a decent flexi trowel, I will say the Nella one, but not the Black Edition. The only reason I like this is because I broke it in. It took a while. It was worth the wait. get the Mediflex. The Nella Mediflex is pretty much the exact same trowel, just without the gold decorative plating on the steel. That's what, in my eyes, makes it such a hard trowel to break in. Get the Nella Mediflex, saving that prolonged break-in period, and it's a brilliant trowel. So the second trowel for me is the Nella Mediflex. These are two of my favourite corner trowels. We've got the 3-inch and we've got the big boy. Both Ragni. Both amazing corner trowels, or as some plasterers call them, the Twitch. So I've used both, right? And I think the one I prefer the most is actually this one. This is the one I actually prefer. I just like the fact it's not as broad in terms of the wings. This is still a brilliant corner trowel, but I must admit, this is the one, if I was to use a corner trowel, is the one I keep in my bucket most of the time. But I understand that most plasterers say that this is the best one on the market. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be part of the giveaway. We've got loads more trowels coming, but I might as well give you the best of the best. That one is, in my opinion, better, but I don't think 99% of plasterers can be wrong. So maybe this is the best one. This is going to be part of the giveaway, so stay tuned what else you can win. There's loads of shit. So that's that. It is the Ox Speedskim. Obviously, the game changer for me. This absolutely changed my plastering. And I've just done a video on why this is so good, so I won't go too far into it. But this is, in my eyes, the best spatula on the market. But more specifically, the Ox ST. This blade is the one that you can use throughout the whole process of plastering. But what I will say is, I've had a few, not concerned messages, but a lot of people were complaining about the walls being wavy when the plaster's finished. And when I've got to the crux of it, a lot of them are using the steel blades on the Speedskim a bit too early. This is just going to go into side note, a bit into, not a rant, but just mention it a little bit. Treat the steel Speedskim blades as if it's a Flexi Trowel. It's a thin metal, slightly flexible, so if you're going to use that too early, it's going to force your plaster to move, and it's not going to give it the rigid structure it needs to get a flat wall. So when you are using the Speedskims, if you have got the steel blade, which is SF, you have got that, make sure you use it at the right point. Don't use it too early on. It will affect the walls and it will damage your results. This will actually do more damage than good if used incorrectly. So if you are going to use a Speedskim, be careful which blades you use and be careful when you use them. So that's the other choice. And then talk about this. This is probably the tool that changed everything for me last year in 2020. This was the one tool that revolutionized one of the main aspects of my work in 2020, which was mainly rendering. This is the Power Flow. Again, I've just done a video on this, but this bad boy is an absolute game changer. Again, I've just done a video on it, so if you didn't watch it, make sure you do. This changed everything for me. A trowel is a trowel, pretty much. You know, if you can plaster, you could probably get a finish with a knife. I mean, let's be honest, a trowel is a trowel. But this changed everything in terms of the amount of workload that was reduced when using this tool during rendering. It's basically a power flow, so it's electronic. You click it on and off, it just rotates, and it takes so much work out of just hand floating the wall. And it's been so long that I've not even really seen these used often, and I don't really know why, because they are an unbelievable piece of kit. So this for me probably is the best tool of 2021, because I do a lot of rendering, I like rendering, but this did take a huge amount of stress away from the game. So if anyone is serious about plastering or rendering, definitely get one of these. Brilliant. And last but not least, we have the finishing trowel. This is my finishing trowel of choice. Rafina Plaza Flex, yet to be beaten. I've yet to have one trowel that's better than this. Super lightweight, very easy to break in, and just ideal for that final pass, final trowel on your plastered wall. I don't use it for anything else. I don't apply plaster with it. I don't use it for anything else. It's just that final pass on the plaster, and it just gives it that perfect matte finish that every plasterer is craving for. A lot of people don't see the point in them. If you're a bit dubious on why you would use this, final trowel is the perfect way to get the best finish. After a wet trowel, quick dry trowel on your wall, it just gives it that nice edge over any other plasterer who hasn't got it. In my eyes, this trowel changed everything. So that is the final tool, and the best tool for me in 2021. We've got the Hawk, we've got the bucket trowels. Let's be honest, they're just, you could have any Hawk, you could have any bucket trowel, so I won't really go into that. I won't bore you with the details in that one. But they're my go-to tools of 2021, and that's the best of the best. That's my selection of the best trowels, spats, and the new power float. That is what is going to stay in my bucket, and until that changes, that's the best of the best and the best tools I recommend for any plasterer in 2021. So now let's go to the giveaway. Big giveaway for one lucky winner. Okay, so it's time for the giveaway. I've got a bit of a stack here waiting for the lucky winner who is going to get this little bad boy. So let's go straight into it. As mentioned, first off, we've got the Ragni corner trowel. Often considered the best corner trowel in the market. We've got the Ragni 110-degree angle corner trowel. This is supposed to be the best thing, and in my opinion, it is an amazing bit of kit. So you're going to get that straight off the bat. That's one thing you're going to get. Secondly, to line up, we've also got the Ragni Superflex. I did a review on this in 2020, and I was so surprised of how well this performed, and this is actually one of the best Superflexes that I reviewed that year. I've actually got two of these, hence why I'm handing it over to you right now. This is an amazing piece of kit, and the 17 inches, which is a real good size to work with in terms of finishing. It's brilliant. You will get that. To accompany that, you'll also get a Ragni trowel protector, still in its bag. All these, both trowels are fresh. That's the right size for that trowel protector, so in your front in your van, you know it's safe. And that's coming to you as well. And then this is a bit of a winner here. Delahide. These were the first company to make the original plastic finishing trowels. So they made the original plastic finishing trowel. Really good. It's just the wrong size for me. I think it's 18, possibly 20 inches. It's still a bit big for me. And the only reason I stopped using these is I struggled to buy them. But this is if you want a limited edition sleeve, and this is an unbelievable trowel, still in its packaging, waiting to be used. You'll get that. You'll also get the Ragni small tool that slides into the Delahide. Really slimline handle, real nice grip. Same handle as this Ragni trowel. Makes it really easy, so you can use that as a small tool as well. You'll get that. And then we've got these. If you've never heard of this company is called Easy Mix. They do retardants, accelerators for plaster, and this is my go-to. This is extra time. If you've never heard of it before, you whack this in your water before you mix your plaster. So it's 1 sachet per bag of plaster, and they'll give you an extra 30 to 50 minutes working time. Which means if you've got a massive ceiling, or you've got a massive area to work on, you are covered by this. And it does work. I've done a review, done a work video to it. This is amazing. You get a load of them. Then you get a load of these half time as well. It's the opposite. Whack this in with your water. It gives you half the amount of time. So you've got a tiny area to work with, and you want to be in and out for a job. Throw this in your mix. Winner, winner. And then you've got the bonding accelerator. If you want to go in, quickly throw a bit of bonding on, patch up an area, use this. It'll make the plaster. I've used it in one of the videos. It goes off rapid. Be careful. It took about 5 minutes for it to go off solid. PVA ready to skim. So you get them. Load of the sachets. So you get all that. Over 100 quid's worth, easy worth of tools, and go into one of your lucky winners. One, as a big thank you. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this. I've not told any companies, but to be honest, it's free advertising for a minute. But anyway, load of goodies. How you win it? Simple. Leave a comment below the video, like the video as well, and then sign up to our welcome course from Plastering Beginners. If you are brand new and you're looking to improve your skills in plastering, then our welcome course is the best thing. We've got exclusive videos that teach you how to apply the plaster, the 7-step process you should be using when you're plastering a wall, how to mix the plaster, which tools you should be using, and you'll get all the information on an daily email basis. So you get an email sent to your inbox every single day, and it's giving you exclusive training on how to improve as a plasterer, whether it's brand new or whether you've been doing it for 6-7 months and you've just not quite got to where you want to be. So if you do them things, comment on this video, like it, and subscribe to our welcome course, the link's below this video, then you're in for a chance of winning all these goodies. Simple as that. And I generally do think that the welcome course, our email course, is one of the best ways for you to hone in and improve your skills as a plasterer. So that's it. Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and 35 subscribers means the world to me, so thank you so much. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below, let me know what your tools of choice are, what your favourites are, and yeah, thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.